Hello firearms fans, welcome Squad, and welcome to Slav Guns. I'm glad to have you here. In our last video, we took a deep dive into the Ruger Precision Rifle in 6.5 PRC, the first 6.5 PRC chambered rifle in our Precision Rifle series. It's a fantastic rifle that's purpose-built for precision shooting at long and extended long ranges. The great news is, Ruger also has another rifle chambered in the new Hornady 6.5 Precision Rifle Cartridge, and it's actually the first gun chambered in 6.5 PRC. That rifle is the Ruger Hawkeye Long Range Target, and I had a chance to really stretch its legs out at FTW Ranch in Texas at a Ruger meeting. Is the Ruger Hawkeye Long Range Target the perfect gun to get you started with 6.5 PRC? Let's take a look.
Wow, I saw it move.
Right. When I heard it, you're off the 8 o'clock edge, right in the edge.
How we doing, folks? My name is Graham Rockwell of Ruger Firearms. We're here at the FTW Ranch in Barksdale, Texas. I want to talk to you about the Hawkeye Long Range Target in 6.5 PRC. Here at Ruger, we've had the Hawkeye platform for a long time, a trusted long-range hunting rifle and target rifle, and we wanted to introduce another long-range option that'll get shooters into long-range shooting at a reasonable price. We originally launched this in the 300 Win Mag, and we now have available in the short action 6.5 Creedmoor and 6.5 PRC, Hornady's newest 6.5 offering in 2019. So right out of the box, you have a great rifle that's capable of long range shooting. All you really need to do, in most cases, is add a decent optic, a decent bipod, and you can be off running.
If you're not familiar with the Ruger rifle lineup, here's the quick rundown. At the top end, you have the very well-known Ruger Precision Rifle. The RPR is a purpose-built precision rifle with many modular features, such as a swappable barrel and the AR-15 style rifle stock. At the low end, we have the now very well-known Ruger American line of rifles, which excel in the accuracy rifle equation, giving you a Sub-MOA capable rifle for under $500. In between, you have the very well-known legacy line, the Ruger Hawkeye rifles, also known as the M77. With Hawkeyes, we have 13 different types ranging from the standard woodstock hunting guns to this variant, the purpose-built long-range and extended long-range shooting rifle. This gun, the Hawkeye long-range target, is much like the Howa Oryx, which we looked at in the past. The Hawkeye long-range target is the traditional Hawkeye action that was mated to a stock designed for long-range shooting. The Hawkeye long-range target variant is available in 3 calibers, 300 Win Mag, 6.5 Creedmoor, and the variant we're looking at here, 6.5 PRC. So what makes it different? Let's start at the front and work our way back. The gun comes with a heavy contoured 26-inch cold hammer forged target barrel. It's made out of 4140 chrome moly steel and is a 5R rifled, just as you find with the 6.5 PRC Ruger Precision Rifle, which we just looked at. 5R rifling is a different type of rifling where the edges of the grooves are also angled. Therefore, as the bullet is being fired, it's going to get less deformed than with standard rifling. This should definitely result in greater accuracy downrange. So the barrel is 5/8 by 24 fretted, so you can easily mount the suppressor or a muzzle device of your choice. And just like the RPR, the gun comes with this terrific hybrid muzzle brake. The barrel is free-floated as it goes into the action. Free-floated means that the barrel is only attached to the action and that there's nothing stopping it or touching the barrel in between that would distort barrel harmonics. Even though the barrel may be the same as the Ruger Precision Rifle, you're not going to find any free float rail here. The action on this gun is a Mauser-styled controlled round feed versus the push feed action found on the RPR and most other rifles today. There's a whole pros and cons debate between the types of actions, however my personal preference is for this type of controlled round feed. The primary difference here is that the round is controlled and is guided by the bolt throughout the feeding and extraction process. Traditionally, this type of action is preferred by hunters, especially on safaris, where they require you to have a controlled round feed gun. The action is very smooth for a production gun and perhaps feels a little bit better than the Ruger Precision Rifle that we looked at in the past. This is probably due to the Mauser action. One of my favorite features of this action is the 3-position safety. All the way forward, the gun is ready to fire. In the middle position, the gun is safe, however you can still open the bolt. All the way to the back, the bolt is locked and the trigger is safe. To remove the bolt, just like on the Mauser, there's a lever on the left-hand side of the rifle that would release the bolt. On top of the receiver, you'll find the gun comes with a 20 MOA rail already installed and secured. This will increase the adjustment range for your scope, thereby pushing out the distance you can shoot before bottoming out your scope. Lastly, the most unique aspect of the Hawkeye long-range target versus other variants in the Hawkeye lineup is this. While the Hawkeyes are generally internally box-fed magazines, the long-range target was customized with a stock in order to accept AI-style magazines, and the gun comes with 1 magazine. The magazine release is fairly well-sized and is located between the magazine and the trigger guard, and once again I had no issues manipulating it. The barreled action is attached to the stock through 2 bolts secured on the bottom and is then further secured with 2 cross bolts here. The stock is a target-style laminated wood stock. The stock is painted in a speckled black and brown finish. At the bottom of the stock is a flush-mounted M-LOK rail. The stock is also adjustable for comb height and position, similar to what you find on the Ruger Precision Rifle. To adjust the length of pull, it takes a bit more work and you'd use spacers between the stock and the rubber butt pad, and you would add additional spacers. And it's adjustable between 13 and 14.5 inches depending on the number of spacers that you're using. The stock also has 2 swivel studs and it also has quick detach points on the gun as well. Weight-wise, the gun weighs as much as the same like the Ruger Precision Rifle at 11 pounds. The Ruger Hawkeye long-range target in 6.5 PRC has an MSRP of $1279 and comes with a street price a bit below that, and it's about $300 less than the Ruger Precision Rifle.
Instead of watching me shoot this at 100 yards, let's really stretch it out.
Back.
Ready?
Send it. Eric, what are we setting on? 0 and holding?
Hit. Oh. Hit.
Not yet. Back.
Yeah.
Ready?
Send it. Shot.
So what, dropped off here, you do it.
Ready?
Send it.
Nice.
That's you, Ryan.
Yep, water's on.
3 more tenths right.
There you go, dead center almost. About an inch left.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
Good shot.
Ready?
Water's on. Hit. I left there about 12:30,
Yeah.
11:30 to 12. Good shot.
Thank you, sir.
Go ahead, Max.
Ready?
Shifting's got in your face. Go to 3 tenths. All right, 4 tenths moved up. Back.
There.
Let's go. Let's go 300 to 5.5. 300 to 5.5.
Okay, so while I'm getting ready for these target transitions, let's discuss my impressions. First and foremost, it was mind-blowing to me that anyone can take a stock rifle and factory match ammo and shoot at these distances with some basic skills and instruction. A great scope of course helps, so make sure to take a look at the video I did for the scope on the gun, the Loophole Mark V HD, linked in the corner above. The trigger. The trigger is nice and crisp. It has a two-stage trigger, with the first stage being the take-up, then the second stage where it breaks cleanly. The trigger weight is about 2 pounds on the gun. I will say that if you're not used to shooting match-type guns, you may find it a little too light at first. After a full day of shooting at a multi-day course, however, you'll quickly get used to it and may even want to have it lighter. The other thing I'm a big fan of is certainly the stock, in particular the pistol grip portion of it. Even though it's not an AR style pistol grip as we see on the Ruger Precision Rifle, this one is a little bit more upright and is certainly a great stock and makes it easy to shoot long distance. Okay, it looks like I'm about ready, so let's get back to the shooting footage.
Izzy.
Sir?
So it's 2 rounds on the big, then 2 rounds on the other one, right? Or big, small, big, small.
Yeah, big in the middle.
Yeah, big, 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 big.
Okay, cool. Ready?
Fire's on. Center at 6 o'clock. Dead center. Move to 525. Move to 525. Play on the left. Hit it. I did. Good, good. Nice.
That's holdovers.
Hold over.
Yeah.
Shot.
Okay, let's go a little bit longer.
Got it. Okay, Max, or
1, 2.
1.3 right. 1.2. Standing. Hit. Nice. Woohoo! Mr.
There are, however, a few quirks with this rifle. Unlike the Ruger Precision Rifle, which has a nice oversized extended bolt handle, the Ruger Hawkeye long-range target still has a standard size bolt handle. What this means is that if you have a scope with small or medium-sized rings, you might have some interference as you're trying to run the bolt quickly with the hand. The only issue with the gun, if you can even call it an issue, is how easily the magazines come in and out. It's definitely not a Ruger Precision Rifle, and it's not going to be a drop-free like an AR-15. The Ruger Hawkeye was originally designed as an internal magazine. The detachable box magazine on the Hawkeye long-range target is definitely an evolution of this gun. As such, it wasn't part of the original design, so it's not super smooth. But I don't think we can expect it to be either.
Go to 12.5.
I was already there.
What are we going so you must have crushed that one. Leave it alone.
Okay.
Send another one. At 1.4 mils right.
We're good for wind.
Do 1.5 mils right. Break it clean.
What's the color we're going at?
Green
It's
and white.
1,400 yards.
Green. Was it on the ridge top?
On the top of the ridge.
Sending.
On. There you go.
Still short?
Wow, I saw it move. Nice.
Yep. And I heard it. Ching. You're off the 8 o'clock edge, right in the edge.
I'm really excited about the 6.5 PRC round, and I'm glad we have a variety of rifles that'll suit almost any type of shooter's needs. The Ruger Hawkeye long-range target is a really nice blend of precision rifle features and a more traditional stock. The rifle is most certainly accurate and will be sub-MOA with match-grade ammo, and even better with properly developed hand loads. The biggest determining factor between this gun and the Ruger Precision Rifle is not actually the chassis, but rather the trigger and the action. As we know, the rifle features a flat, traditional two-stage trigger and uses controlled round feed Mauser action. Once again, there is no right or wrong between traditional trigger and a bladed trigger and between a controlled round feed versus push feed. It's more about what your needs and preferences are. Bottom line, if you're looking for a very accurate rifle that will not stick out as a tactical boomstick, the Ruger Hawkeye long range target in 6.5 PRC is seriously worth consideration. As always, I appreciate you watching. If you learned something new, hit the like button and share it with your friends. And make sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to stay up to date on the 6.5 PRC cartridge, the Ruger Hawkeye long range target, and other videos in our series. Thank you for watching, keep on squatting, and I'll see you next time. All right.